Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. Coming to you now from the art gallery here in the Bondi Pavilion, and we're pretty privileged to have a world-acclaimed and renowned artist who happens to be this gentleman right here. This is John Dalson. Hey, John.
Hi, guys. How are you?
So John is the artist behind this incredible exhibition that's here in the Bondi Pavilion Gallery called Waste No More. You've just flown in from Brisbane, where you've got a pretty major exhibition up there at the moment.
It's a big gallery. It's two galleries that I filled up there, and it's quite a significant show.
Yeah, wow. So I'm just going to give you a little, we will do a little walk around, but at the moment you can just see all these incredible artworks and installations, totem poles, and everything is found from materials that's been, I guess you could say, scavenged and discovered. It's treasure that you found.
Yeah, it's all found from the beaches.
Yeah.
So it's basically washed up on the beaches. A lot of it is the same sort of thing you'll find in the garbage patch out in the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, which is what these artworks here are.
This is what I've called these, because this is the current mapping of the garbage patch in the Pacific Ocean, which presently it's about 4 times the size of Texas and getting bigger.
How is it, in relation to Australian states, how big is Texas? Is that like Queensland?
I should do my geography.
That's all right. Let's find out. We'll let you know. We'll let you know. Wow. And so do you, I just have this image in my head of you kind of going along the beach with a wheelbarrow filling it up with stuff.
I just carry a recycled plastic bag with me. Yeah. Like you see in that artwork over there.
Can we go over there and have a look at that artwork?
I love it. Recycled plastic bags.
I think it's actually, apart from these foam totems, which are my favourite, I think probably because of the textures and the colours.
Bits and pieces of surfboard and buoys and floats and all sorts of cricket balls you can see here.
Wow.
And different things like this. It's all made and it's all collected from the beaches.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
And
so I walk along the beaches with a recycled plastic bag that you see here, and I just bend over and pick up these minute pieces of plastic. And we will go to one of the other artworks that I've painted these plastics onto, and you'll see how small these items are, just tiny little bits. And I'm constantly busy just picking up,
tiny little bits,
picking it up, and I get my exercise.
Yeah, you get your exercise and you create art.
I do a lot of walking around the lighthouse in Byron Bay every morning and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like exercise. I think it's a great thing as a visual artist to have plenty of exercise.
Absolutely.
And to keep fit.
Yeah, and be out amongst nature.
And look after yourself, eat good foods and things like that.
Yeah.
Try to make art that has a meaning, that has a social conscience and things like that.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about. And also about beauty and aesthetics.
Absolutely, because look at these pieces here. I just absolutely love these. And it took me, I saw them from a distance and I was really drawn. I was like, what is that? And obviously when you get closer, you can see it's, everyone's got a bag of these in their pantry that they always intend to take to the supermarket, but somehow it just kind of fills up. And tell us a little bit about this kind of more kind of Aboriginal coloured, it's a little bit earthy.
They're a little bit more kind of formalised in a way, and they do have a very Indigenous feel about it. A lot of the work that I make has quite an Indigenous feel about it as well.
So obviously you don't dye any of these, do you?
No, this is how I found it.
Wow.
Exactly how I found it. The only thing I did was paint it inside the small receded box that I put them in.
Yeah,
and
fantastic.
There's perspex on the front.
Yep.
But no, they're all just as I found it, and I just sorted it into different colours and things, and then layer it out. And in a way, it looks a little bit like a cross-cut.
Yeah, it absolutely does.
After a big storm or a cyclone. We had one up in Byron recently where it literally took away about 2 metres of the sand, and you could see bits of plastics poking out.
Wow.
That had probably been there for 15 years.
Look at this song here.
Yeah, this old
song here.
So much history and so much beauty.
Yes, absolutely. I'm with you. And working with thongs or flip-flops, that's one of your, you won an award for your thong totems.
That was in the year 2000. That was the Win Prize at the Art Gallery of New South Wales, which is a pretty prestigious award. And for me, it really launched my career, I guess. I've been working in this field for probably 3 or 4 years before that. This show here is a 20-year retrospective, and I've got one of those thong totems.
Should we go have a look?
Let's go
and have a look. So, we're pretty lucky down here in Bondi to have this exhibition. It's free to the public. It's in collaboration with Ocean Lovers Festival, which is on all weekend, celebrating the oceans.
Yeah, and
so let's take a look at this thing
here's
here.
the thong totem. So that was made in 1999. And then we've got also works here from 2019. So there's a 20-year period.
So where are the most recent ones? Is that the Sacred Geometry over there, or it's the Garbage Patch one?
Here, the Garbage Patch series, and then the Details. And this is the one from 2019.
Okay, so we're going to have a little bit of a close up here of this artwork, and this isn't from the Great Patch, is it? This is just from from the beaches in the eastern suburbs, but it could end up there.
It may also end up there. It may also have found its way out of it, but not much finds its way out of it.
Yeah, that's right. So you can see these tiny little minute pieces, and then you paint around it.
Yeah, I've been painting around them.
Okay, so do you stick them in with resin, or
yeah,
how does it attach?
It's an eco-friendly resin, which a company in South Australia has been making, and it's made from plant-based materials.
Yeah, right.
So it's totally eco-friendly, and that's why I feel really confident to use that in my artworks. I'm really excited to be able to use it.
Have you connected with Kate Nelson, the plastic-free mermaid, yet?
Is she from Byron?
She's from Byron.
Yeah, we have. We're friends on Facebook.
Okay. Chestnut.
Instagram and things like that.
Yeah, great. She's also doing some pretty amazing things, and she actually went to the Great Garbage Patch. What do we call it? What's it called?
That's what it's called, the Garbage Patch.
The Great Garbage Patch, and and she collected a jar of the water, and it's tiny little microplastics.
It's getting into the food chain because the fish are eating these tiny little plastics. It's quite cancerous, and we're eating those fish.
Yeah.
And so we're really in a diabolical situation at the moment, and this work, I think, is helping to reflect that and helping to send a message about it, and also sending a positive message about what you can do with renewal and how you can make things of beauty.
Absolutely.
Like that. So it's not just like, oh, everybody's a bad person before even existing.
Exactly.
It's like we can actually do some creative things with it.
Yeah.
And that's the exciting thing. Let me just read.
Okay, read the spiel.
I want to read a little bit of a spiel.
Please do.
My friend Peter Colney, who's the uncle of Anita in the festival.
And an Olympian.
A silver medalist at the Olympics for sailing, and his brother Jürgen. They've been so kind to look after this exhibition while I had to go back to Brisbane to some of the things that I do up there, like lecture at a university, and I live in Byron. He reworded a bunch of my artist statements and came up with this, and I just love it because it's so spot on.
I'd love to hear.
All right, let's go. I have actively harvested from nature the many times removed products of human manufacture, the raw material extracted from the earth, processed into commodity, used, discarded, and returned by the tide to human use. These works not only transform rubbish into objects of value, raising questions about the assignation of cultural worth, they also compel the viewer to make links between the cycles of production and the use of everyday functional objects and those of art. What distinguishes a piece of plastic ground to crystal-like translucency by time and water from a work of art? Now I'm going to, thanks for bearing with me with this.
No, that's beautiful, very poetic.
I'm going to read the whole of this, and I'm going to do a whole presentation of this during the Ocean Lovers Festival series of talks, which is happening on the weekend. Which is really, it's going to be very exciting to do that.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
And I'll be doing that talk at 4 o'clock. We're on Saturday at 4 o'clock here.
Upstairs in the pavilion.
Yeah, exactly. So that'll be great. If anybody wants to actually go into further detail with this and see a whole bunch of pictures from a whole career of working with found objects collected from the beaches, I'll be delivering it then.
Great, awesome. Thanks, John. Thank you so much for your time. And anyone that's watching on Instagram Live, if you're in Sydney or anywhere in the vicinity, just come on down to Bondi this weekend for Ocean Lovers Festival. Come and take a walk around the gallery here in the pavilion. It's completely free, really inspiring, stories and examples of turning trash into treasure. Like, it really is beautiful.
Thank you very much, Rache. That's really nice. And thank you, everybody. Yeah.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. Thanks, John Dawson. See you.
Great, beautiful. That's real.
So